Hello and hola. Welcome to Yoga with Chris. Today, we'll have a meditation session. Many people feel lonely because they don't have a better half, and they forget that they are their better half. They are their own better half. We talked about this in our Valentine's Day video, and you can watch it up here. We must love ourselves very, very much. So much that we don't put anyone above our own well-being. So let's find a spot where we can be on our own, preferably quiet or without loud noises, and finding our comfortable seated position, either on a pillow, on the floor, or a chair, but keeping our back straight. We can rest our hands on top of our legs or our knees, and maybe closing our eyes if we feel comfortable, or looking at the horizon. Focusing on our breath. Let's inhale and exhale through the nose, but let's do it slowly and deeply, bringing in as much air as we can, but let's do it gently. Maybe imagining that we have a balloon inside our belly and we want to blow it big. And as we exhale, very slow, we are emptying that balloon little by little. Taking 4 deep breaths, bringing our attention to the sounds of our breath, or maybe to how big our belly and ribs get expanded as we inhale, and how small they get as we exhale. Bringing our first thought in, we are all valuable and we're all seeking the good for everyone else. Let's picture the seeking for good as a bright and beautiful light inside us, and all the circumstances that temporarily block that light, let's imagine them as passing clouds. Our job here, our task, is finding out how we can keep those clouds away, or if they are already here, how we can make them go faster. Reconnecting with our basic goodness is to cultivate a love relationship with ourselves. Inhaling, visualizing that shiny bright light, and exhaling slowly. Dropping our chin to our chest, giving a gentle stretch to the back of our neck without forcing our posture. We must be comfortable, but our back is not rounded. After 3 rounds of breath, without opening our eyes, keeping our eyes closed, let's lift our eyebrows, feeling how that simple movement relaxes the tension between our eyes and eyebrows, maybe even the tension in our jaws. Let's pair this movement with our breath. Inhaling slowly and lifting our eyebrows. Exhaling as we let our eyebrows coming down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last time, inhaling, eyebrows up. Exhaling, eyebrows relaxed. Bringing our head back to center, let's roll our shoulders back and down very, very gently. Keeping our breath at the same pace. Twice more. Let's check for the tension in our shoulders. Let's pretend we want to bring shoulders to ears as we inhale and releasing as we exhale. Once more. How did that go? Let's draw semicircles with our head very gently. Breathing slowly. And coming back to center. Now, checking our hands, wiggling our fingers first, keeping our breath at the same slow pace, and then bringing our fingers to a fist and hold them tight as we were going to hit a punching bag with them when we inhale. And releasing and relaxing our fingers when we exhale. Inhaling, bringing our fingers to a fist. Exhaling, releasing. Once more. How did that go? Well, not that we are a little more connected with our sensations, let's reconnect with our emotions and feelings. How often do we judge ourselves harder than other people do? How often do we scold ourselves? We ourselves should be our own best allies. Do we volunteer in many places helping other people, but we rarely help ourselves. Nobody deserves our love, compassion, and patience more than ourselves. Nobody. Why do we do that? It's mostly because our cultural background, society maybe. People put ideas in our heads when we're young, and it's hard to get them out. Success won't give us happiness. Happiness, on the other hand, will make us feel successful. Very often, we focus our attention in our mistakes when we should be focusing in our successes. Inhaling, bringing kindness to our heart. Exhaling, letting go all judgment, especially against ourselves. Now, let's imagine that one or some of our best friends just got the job of their dreams. How does that feel? Are we happy for them? Are we watching that bright light shining inside our soul? Well, now let's imagine that the same wonderful thing happened to us. That light should be even brighter. Yes, brighter. We deserve the happiness. We're worth it. Let's give ourselves the biggest and purest love. And trusting ourselves is a way to overcome our fears. Remembering that being brave does not mean we don't have fears. It means we are bold and strong to face them, to fight them, and to overcome those fears. After every battle, we may feel tired, but we will be stronger, and that feels oh so good. Let's repeat today. For the rest of the day, I am brave. I am brave. I am brave. And every time life takes us to circumstances that cause some fear, let's repeat, I am brave. I am brave, and I trust myself. And whenever that happens, let's visualize that bright light shining from our hearts. Let's shine again and again every day. If we cannot visualize that light, let's feel its warmth, or let's feel how we shine from the inside. Let's think about our mom or our dad, or maybe a sibling, or again our best friend. Let's imagine that something great just happened to them. We can see them smiling big. We can hear their voice telling us about their happiness. We can even feel when they run to us, excited, happy, to give us a hug, sharing that happiness. Did we feel it? We're so happy for them. Now let's imagine that the same wonderful thing happened to us. It's happening to us. We deserve that same happiness. We are worthy. And let's repeat it. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. Let's repeat as much as we need until we really believe it, until it gets stuck in our subconscious. Let's take another deep and slow breath, feeling how that light shines from the inside and checking our back, lengthening our spine, inhaling slowly, pausing for a second, and then exhaling. Our next task in the week, we'll be taking a break for 3 rounds of breath. If we ever make a mistake during that breathing, let's remember to be kind, and instead of scolding ourselves, let's repeat, I recognize that I'm not perfect, but I can always do better, and I will. I trust myself because I am worthy. Inhaling, exhaling. I'm gonna let us be with ourselves only for a few breaths, hoping we can all have a deeper reconnection with our sensations and our emotions. Let's bring our body awareness back by wiggling our fingers and toes very gently, maybe circling our wrists and moving our ankles a little if our position allows us. Let's drop our chin to our chest and gently opening our eyes. Inhaling, sweeping our arms up, catching the blessings from the universe between our hands and bringing them to our heart. Thank you for meditating with me. Namaste.